It is precisely... It's Monday, August 29th, precisely 1:44 p.m. Eastern Standard. Now 1:45. We are off to a new case. Yeah. Yeah. Go to casebook and check the dialogue log. The casebook? But where would we find that? You see, they say you could look out for missing dialogue in there, but... Here we got... bees! Bees, bees, bees. Bees. So what we got? Damn, man. Alright, cool. Alright, oh, this is the one with the drift. So, off we go.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours.
Alright, let's do it then. Captain Jack Crocker. Yee! I'm gonna keep my phone on the charger. I wish I had my alternate phone. You know, I wish that shit was working. Alright. Damn, this thing taking forever to load. I can put my phone charger and still loading. Let's go. What's good? Alright, this is it. The moment you've been waiting for. Alright, we must get into character. Shit, lad is
well,
shit.
Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yes, of course.
What are we doing, Holmes?
Let us find someone who could help us.
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer, and without turning it over this time. Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favour for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens, and that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you. What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants.
And
We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert, show these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people work here?
Only myself, but occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
Here it is. This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but Seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The two of you were good friends?
He was my father.
Oh dear. Our condolences. We should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in... in the large glass house.
Holmes?
Yes, just here, near the door to the colonial collection. He suffered a heart attack, just like that, so suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Of course, we understand.
Alright. So, of course, there is a murder. But I will be right back. I'll be right back. I'll try to be quick. See if make a phone calls. We'll be back after that. So, here's a murder. So,
The plants were here. All of them were stolen.
Do not touch.
I'm here. I just got back too, so that's what's up. So, you missed it. We got a murder. A murder! Oh no, I'm annoying. So, what do we got here? So, carnivores.
Here is a list of the stolen plants.
Plants. Alright. Plants from the east in the land of the rising sun. What's up with this weird ass music, man?
According to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found dead.
Dead. Check it out. Wait.
These trees, with their roots in water, must originate from Louisiana.
Ah, yes, the bayou. I remember our visit in the case of the Awakened.
Wait. Following that too, we back on this. Phone call. You say calling me? Are you gonna call me? Is that what it is? Let me read that again. Going at 2, we'll be back in less than 5, hopefully. I'm kind of sleeping on this music. I essentially have to make a phone call at 2. Okay. Oh, so you're not going anywhere. It's just you need your phone. Okay. Alright, so we got fragments.
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot.
Okay.
The soil on the side of this flower shelf is the same as that on the ground. Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here. The traces are thinner in some places. These boot marks are fresh. It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The footprints reveal that someone staggered here.
Oh, damn.
The door was smashed at shoulder height. This door handle is new. It was recently changed.
Yeah, definitely.
The esconsson was breached near the handle. The door was forced from the inside of the Colonial Collection Room. The handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
This pot was broken fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced.
I'm ready to suss off that dude. Which dude? You're talking about the owner, aren't you? The only thing that makes me sus about it is that he, like the boys said, he didn't even bother to mention that, and he's still like rough on him. I don't know if he was rough on him, but you know what I mean. Blood.
This sign is broken. Something heavy was dropped upon it. Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash, most likely a head wound. All the clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
Yeah, only because of the evidence. Yeah, I was asking you that, you're not going anywhere, your sister's gotta use her phone for a phone call too, right? Alright, okay, you'll be right back. Wait, hold up. I don't know about that one. I feel like there was some kind of fight going on. That's just me. Maybe he did all that. Or maybe he was drugged.
This reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection Room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder? I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
I don't know, that seems off. Because that would take a lot of force to go through this door. And then you're like, gotta hold on to this, and then fall into that. So that took up all your energy. I guess that's believable.
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building. According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building. Water lily greenhouse. According to this,
Waterley greenhouse.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Do you work here?
Yes, but part-time only, for I'm also studying botany at the University of London.
You're following in your father's footsteps, then. That is commendable.
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Excuse me, but I have to tidy up this room.
What should we do next, Holmes?
A task list for Albert, compiled by Martin Hamish. Sweep out the palm house, scrub the toilets, clean the storage shed tools. farmhouse. According to this, dry These flower pots are beautiful. They are intended to be used for exhibition purposes. The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
You probably use that to replace the broken glass, or, you know, broken pots from the murder. Murder.
Dry
Okay.
There is a smell of burning.
Burn. Alright, let's see what's up with that. Goodness, that's some shit from Silent Hill.
A protective mask. Someone set it alight, but it did not burn.
But it did not burn. Okay.
The plants were set alight fairly recently. Some have not completely burned.
Here's the door handle.
A door handle? Why would anyone throw such a thing in the fire? The door handle to the Colonial Collection and that of the fireplace are made of the same material.
Man, he didn't really ask himself that question and then answer it.
A broom handle was half burned.
Yeah, that's what's up. So someone burned all this shit, all the evidence, and they're pretty sloppy at it. So they replaced the door handle. We gotta find some other stuff.
The remains of a picture frame.
So we gotta look for a picture frame, a broom. Make sure there ain't nothing I'm missing that.
The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
Okay. And then they use the pots from here to replace the murder. That's what I'm guessing. The murder room when the pots fell. So let me play for you. Quick rundown of what we know so far. What he's playing in his head, I don't think it's right. I think it's a little off. But what he thinks what happened is this dude came burst into the door. He looked drunk, or maybe poisoned, or maybe he just got his ass handed to him. Tried to held himself up with one of the pots, it fell down, and he crashed in this thing. And it could be an accident. He could have accidentally do that, or it could have been a murder. So
Dry.
well, that's where we're at right now. Oh god, the frame rate's just dropping, man. Like crazy. I don't know what's up with this area. Map of Kew Gardens. Okay, that's where we need to be.
Colonial Collection.
Colonial Collection. We are right here. You are here. And then the dry tropics, we just came from here, so.
Water lily. Farmhouse.
And then that's where the boy was.
Reserve. Director's office. Director.
So you both dropped the plan, so you dropped the plan case for the case, so they dropped, so I'm guessing the dad he was barging in through the door, he was trying to hold on to one of the plants for support because he looked pretty beat up, or at least that's what it was in his mind, that he was pretty beat up, and then he couldn't, of course he can't hold him, so he dropped it down, and then he tripped, and then fell into the fence. And then killed himself.
A map. Nest. Sea. Ventilate.
Object of interest. Open.
A water tank. A ventilation system. It should regulate the temperature of the...
Something to do with this. I'm gonna do everything.
Locked.
Oh.
Locked. See.
Do everything but the lab. Where was it called? The Colonial Collection? Was it a reserve or collection? You're not comprehending. I didn't know about the for the missing plants. Both. But they might be linked together.
Locked. Nursery. Locked.
Why is this locked? Oh, okay. It's a nursery. People need some help, you know? Just saying, but dude, come on, man. I'm not gonna help you dudes. Alright, this should be it. No, it's not. It's locked, alright.
Locked.
Locked. Yay.
Locked.
Damn, man. Alright. Well, I got a bone to pick with you. You did, didn't you? Oh, this is the other dude. No, that's not. Hold on. Look at this dude with glasses. Some glasses I can read. There's something about his glasses. Yep. Y'all pick inexpensive glasses. Alright. Look at this old chop. Dirty clothes. Yeah, pretty cold it as I see it. What we got here? Unmarried. Gardener's hands. Let's start the door keys.
Would you unlock the doors for us?
Do you expect to find the stolen plants there? I am sorry, but those rooms are private.
Albert told us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart attack was quite unexpected.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
No. Yeah, he's off. He's definitely off. He says it seems like you could murder someone. Alright, so we make our way to the other thing.
These windows were perfectly cleaned. The smell is strong. It is a detergent.
A stone chip.
This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow. Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly cleaned.
I didn't even see what he initially said. What's what the S stand for? What, are any of the people named got the S in it? No. Okay. Yeah, I would say he was trapped before an autopsy. I don't know. It is weird that this was like he busted through this door. So maybe he knew something that he wasn't supposed to know. And there was a thief going on, or I don't know, a robbery going on. He knows about it, or some shit. But we're gonna see what's up with it. We'll start with the Scotland Yard. Oh, yeah, we'll start with the Scotland Yard, but then we'll do that. Diving up yet? Yeah, not really. I'm not seeing anything either.
I asked Inspector Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
It's ready for autopsy, then.
A beautiful feather pen.
It's good, mate.
This watch is of great value. A membership card for the London Crest Club.
Hey, it's one page, thank God. It's odd. What's up with that red light? That's freaky. Damn, that music stopped real quick.
First of all, let us carry out an external examination. There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination so that we can proceed with the autopsy. Nothing suspicious here. no redness. The vessels and the pupil of the eye appear quite normal.
Let's start with the obvious last.
The vessel. The air from the lungs carries a faint floral aroma.
Okay.
There is an injury to the skull, most probably caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse. Now, let us examine the internal organs.
Really? That's the best they could do? Okay. Really? This looks like something that comes from a statue. Or not a statue, like a figure.
The lungs are congested and edematous.
I don't even know what that means, so... Ooh.
The tissue on the inferior lobe of the right lung is damaged, most probably caused by toxins from an unknown plant.
Okay. I'm just saying, man, like, what's this, man? It's like a fucking... What do they call it? It looks like, I don't know, it looks like a fucking the search emulator.
The heart's blood vessel. The heart tissue shows...
Okay, heart's cool.
The liver is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction. The liver tissue is brown. There are no...
This here come on PS3. I'm just saying.
The stomach
man.
tissues show no visible...
It always gotta be two? This looks like a fucking banana. What the hell? Looks like a deformed banana.
There is a small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only... My suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens, died from poisoning. Plant poisoning, to be more exact.
You mean...
Yes, it is murder.
It is a
Form
murder.
Lestrade.
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
The challenge, Holmes?
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to me.
Murder of any kind appeals to you. Is that all we need to do?
No. We also have the people working at Kew Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert Dunn.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish. Should we bring them all here for interrogation?
No. A few innocuous questions at Kew will suffice, as well as a discreet delve into their personal affairs. Yes, Watson, it is time now to open the doors.
Even those in the staff building. I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
More than a little.
You don't want to fuck with him. Police call, get back. god. As soon as you conveniently leave. Now it is off to Baker Street. Hello, what's up, man? I'm not looking for.
That is not... That...
These are the same ones from the list.
Here it is. That... That...
The God King? Wow. How high can you go from that?
Here it is. The Divine Syndicate is not a supplier to Kew Gardens. Besides, there is no address here. That is not the one. Here it is. A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Hey, did you block him? Oh my god, man. We got all this shit to talk to him about. You know this dude's suspicious, and we gotta talk all this shit with him. Sherlock Holmes movie, yeah, it's a great movie.
Mr. Hamish, can you explain to us what happened to the colonial collection? It seems somewhat depleted.
But, most likely maintenance work, tidying up.
You're not sure, then? But you're the deputy director.
Well, I am busy. I cannot be everywhere at once.
Yeah, we just watched the first one. I didn't get a chance to watch the second one.
As deputy director, how was your relationship with Montague Dunn?
To be honest with you, Mr. Holmes, it could have been better. You see, every Tuesday he would carry out his inspection of the gardens, but it was solely to make an impression, great pretense that he cared at all. He would give out absurd orders, ignoring anyone else's opinion. He would then disappear for the rest of the week. He was what some might call a man of action. I'd say rather he was overzealous and chaotic. So after all, it was no wonder, perhaps, that he ended up like that, if you take into consideration his kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, thanks for the support. But yeah, this dude is fishy, man.
You mentioned that Mr. Dunn led a particular lifestyle.
Well, it's no secret that he enjoyed, celebrating, shall we say. He was a member of the London Smart Set. He was famous for it. That
And
he had an eye for the ladies, to put it mildly, Mr. Holmes.
what is your opinion of Albert as a student of botany?
He's useless. I often tell him so, and I can only give him cleaning tasks. Botany is not his life's work, and his father well knew it. He was furious about it.
He was.
Oh, yes. He forced his son to work here, and he never missed an opportunity to criticize him publicly.
Are you able to elaborate on that?
Well, for example, with our last exhibition here, Mr. Dunn had Albert make a presentation speech. But then, while the lad was speaking, Mr. Dunn interrupted him, asking him difficult questions, making him look like a failure. It was with the intention of making a fool of him, Mr. Holmes.
That must have been terribly humiliating.
Yes, he was crushed, and he had to leave. Everybody was making fun of poor Albert. That is, except for Miss Margaret White, who was such a nice lady and who always takes pity on Albert.
That was why I could Mickey Mouse Music for W channel. That's what's up, man.
You
We haven't
mentioned
seen
Miss
this bitch.
White. Would you tell us more about her?
She is a student who works here part-time. She is quite charming indeed. She possesses a great talent for botany. You should take a look at some of her experiments that she carried out in the laboratory. Ah, if only she were not so naive.
Why naive?
The way she used to flutter around Mr. Montague Dunn. And he couldn't help but be flattered by all her attention. How could an intelligent woman such as Miss White not see through his game? I can only scratch my head and wonder.
Tell me, Mr. Hamish, do you grow the more deadly variety of plant here?
You mean insectivorous? Yes, but nothing larger than that.
Just look hack it book here, which have fun.
Are you aware of the Divine Syndicate?
The Divine what? Is this a joke?
No, I am quite serious.
What a ridiculous name. Anyway, I have never heard of this syndicate.
He's just like, I don't know.
Mr.
he seems
Hamish,
annoyed.
can you tell us who holds the keys to the locked greenhouses?
That would be Albert, Mr. Dunn's son. Yes, Albert keeps all the keys, and one can only imagine why.
What do you mean?
Well, he was never interested in Kew Gardens before. And now all of a sudden he is trying to act as if he owns the place. I think he wants to take over the management here. He'd do better to leave that to me. He has no experience. No, none at all.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
This dude just as suspicious. The fuck?
Who is Miss Margaret White?
Ah, she is the young lady who studies with me. She visits here sometimes to help out with the greenhouses. In fact, she should be here today. She wanted to work at the seed house. That's the small greenhouse across from the large glass house.
We noticed that a part of the colonial collection has been cleared.
Ah, at the moment I'm just dealing with the storage room. I don't know much about the other rooms.
Would you please tell us about Martin Hamish, the Deputy Director?
Well, I have to tell you that Mr. Hamish is not and has never been the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. My father would not have tolerated it.
Indeed? That is most interesting. He told us that he was.
Yes, because he believes that the management should be passed down to him now that my father is dead. But in actual fact, Mr. Hamish only has the honour of being the garden's longest-serving employee. In fact, if we are to think logically at all, it should be me who takes over the management of Kew Gardens.
Do you not have a good relationship with Mr. Hamish?
I suppose so. But we have very little in common. Mr. Hamish loves his plants and Kew Gardens, and I cannot say that I share his passion.
I see. And how was his relationship with your father?
Oh, he hated my father. It was obvious. He would be furious whenever my father boasted of Kew Gardens in the newspapers or at conferences. He was convinced that my father was stealing all of the credit for himself. But my father treated Mr. Hamish in the same way as he treated anyone. Dismissively. With indifference.
Would you be viewing that stream clip? Nah, I got him that, so I got him that one round, and then that was it. That's all my Cabal could do, honestly. That's the most my Cabal did to him. Everything else, he just mocked me. That's the truth to it. I just swear, man, that's the truth. Why can't Sherlock just shoot first and ask questions later? The good old American way, but this isn't America. He doesn't shoot questions, ask questions later. Why not just make him to Judge Dredd?
I imagine that your relationship with your father may have been a strained one.
Yes. I cannot say that he was a kind man, for he never listened to me at all. He forced me to work here. But now, after his death, I've been pondering it over. Perhaps he wasn't so wrong about me after all. I have to follow his path, and I have to manage Kew Gardens. And I can do it. I can be as good as any other who works here.
Tell me, have you ever heard of the Divine Syndicate?
No, I cannot say that I have.
It is America though, just was nice and less landmass, can't take this duel.
Do you hold the keys to all of these locked doors?
I mean, you know he does.
Yes, you can have them. But I cannot give you the keys to the cloakroom. The employees' effects are private. I am sure you understand.
No.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
When it comes to a murder, everything should be... Then the plans drawn. Now there's ambition. Death and murder. This is a possibility. Who killed the guy with the steam knife? what do you think about legalizing mutual combat in America? I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about that. I never heard of that. But, who killed with the steam knife? I think I forgot, man. It was... Let me think. It was one of the people that works on the architect, I believe. He, was pressured, I guess, to do... So, the main two, like, suspects were probably the one... The quiet kid, the one who was always nervous and, had medication. And then there was that one dude he's been doing all the work, and I forgot, but hold on, let me take a look. I'm gonna look right here, right? Bloodbath. So it was a nice night. So Blinkhorn knew of Cliff's intention to take all the credit for the discovery of the golden knife. He devised a cunning plan that would not only eliminate his rival, but would award him the fame of discovery. Right, so he's the handmade ice maker to create an ice-made reproduction of the golden knife of Mithras. Carried it to the steam room in an ice bucket with champagne, and then after the murder, dropped the knife onto the floor, allowing it to dissolve into water. The rope is filled. There's a fitting punishment. He escalated it to a rope. You should give him the rope.
These young plants must be delicate if they are kept in the nursery.
But yeah, some work. And then we can take a look at Mr. Blinkhorn. Archaeologist, that's right. It was architecture, it was archaeologist. Close enough. This previous work has been as a profession for 15 or 20 years. Still seems to enjoy it. Not for long, sorry. Bruh, that's so smart, I wanna try it. It is, isn't it? Perhaps. So work this. Let's see what's up with it here. We got all this shit. All this shit. Look at this mess. Look.
A glasses case. It is empty.
It is empty. Hanging by the rope, firing squad. Hanging by the rope. A fucking noose, man. A fucking noose.
A thesis written by Martin Hamish. This area serves as Martin Hamish's office.
That narrows it down. There you go, man. You listen to Mexican guy as Mexican instead of his name. Let me see. Wow. That's kind of funny. He just doesn't have a name, you know? Mexican. What are Mexicans doing in the UK? I have no idea. They had their own cartel shit, I'm guessing. Well, for that case, there was some kind of cartel thing going on. Like, Mexicans killed the Chileans. That's pretty much what it was about.
This poster is for an exhibition that Martin Hamish was directing, but it had nothing to do with Kew Gardens.
Yeah, nothing to do with
This
Kew
certificate
Gardens.
belongs to Martin Hamish. He won a horticultural competition. We can see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room from this window.
When this game made? Yeah, just after the second movie. Right around the time when they were making the second movie.
An award presented to Martin Hamish for Best Grower of the Year. A master's degree diploma. It belongs to Martin Hamish.
Alright, man. Alright, this thing needs to move out of my way, man. Rest. At best.
It is a bust of Montague Dunn.
Montague Dunn. Wait, what about this right here?
I am curious if the marble that we found will fit this place. Here it is. The marble fragment that we found in the Colonial Collection Room is what they have in common.
So they could literally, so you know what it is? I saw the case. That's a voodoo statue. Okay, I'll stop. But literally, that could be a voodoo statue. It's literally the marks at the same spot as murder. As it's murder.
The seeds of plant species are stored.
That's it. Look at the weed that's been us all. Have fun. Yeah. I got one right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's healed. But this is like January. Got bit right there. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but yeah, I got bit there. And then BB Vamp got bitten before. My mom got bit, my dad got bit, my sister got bit, even my grandma got bitten by that dude. Everyone gets bitten. We got like a little guard thing and shit. She gave to do a fucking shock collar, but whatever, right? That's just me. I just give the shock collar, shock the living shit out of him for that. Dude needs to chill. Some black people are very nice. You know, just one. Only one is giving them problems. Oh, I'm already here. But, so that could lead to a new can this mother... Sir, please, come on, man.
Locked.
Yeah, it's not locked. It's unlocked now.
Open.
Stop playing with me. Alright, there she is. Before we talk to her, see if it doesn't give me any cutscenes. See if we can walk around, look around. Alright, let's take a look at this work desk. Don't mind me, asshole.
A book about ships. Nothing at all to do with plants.
That's a good one.
These leather gloves are new and of good quality. They
Okay.
materials for college. This place serves as Albert's office.
So he wants nothing to do with plants. He wants to do some shit with ships. Alright. The back of our shit. Shit! Oh shit. One dog, I mean, very nice. Yeah. Very nice indeed.
From here, we are unable to see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room.
I don't know why that's important, or we had to get a whole ass cutscene from it.
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
Alright. You talk to me now? You just as suspicious. I haven't talked to you in the first, like...
Good day to you, miss. You have some very beautiful plants here.
Why, thank you, sir. And good day to you, too. But...
Oh, I do beg your pardon. My name is Dr. John Watson.
I'm trying
This
to get in
is
on
my
that.
good friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. My name is Margaret White. Excuse me, but are you Sherlock Holmes, the great detective?
Yes, I am he.
What a pleasure
He.
to see you here at Kew Gardens. Are you working on a case?
Man, you acting like you don't know what the fuck's going on. Man, get out of here. Stop playing with your boy. You know what's going on. Let's see what's up with this bitch. You acting all expensive perfume. Look at you. Look at you. Nothing for the back. Pink marks. Close malnutrition, pellagra, poor family, so she might be allergic. Wait, she's not married. Alright. Keep getting black. Notification. That song is trash as fuck. Me too. About post your dance moves or tag them. You know, the TikTok type of shit.
Yes, a theft of plants that took place here
Yeah,
a few
he's doing
days
all I'm
ago
talking.
after their most recent exhibition.
Oh, yes, of course. I quite forgot about that.
Man, don't lie. You know about that. I'm sorry, man. Gun, no gun. Expensive perfume, poor family.
Oh, it's quite understandable that you might forget about the theft of the plants, miss, after the tragedy that took place here.
Yes. The director was a truly good man. It is such a terrible misfortune.
Oh yeah, we got all the questions to ask you, motherfucker.
Would you happen to know why part of the colonial collection was cleared?
No, I have never been...
Man, they all lying, man. They all in on it. Just imagine the entire fucking cast was in on the murder. Just imagine that shit. That they're all guilty. I know what you did 2 days ago. No, that's summer, but 2 days ago.
Nah.
Do you work here?
Part-time only. I am a biology student at the London University. I attend the same classes as the son of Mr. Montague Dunn. That is how I found my chance to work here for part of my thesis, you see. It is a great honor.
No, I just forgive the son. Yeah.
How well did you know Mr. Montague Dunn?
Just fuck it. They're all guilty.
He was a master, a great leader. I saw him almost as a spiritual father.
He had an exceptional nature?
Oh, yes, indeed. He was always so active and so optimistic and very nice to me. Although he could behave harshly towards his son.
Why so?
He loved his son dearly and wanted the very best for him. It made him extremely demanding. Albert, who is naturally shy, suffered because of it.
He was a master. He was active. Sexually active. What? They say he liked to look. So. The Divine
The
Syndicate.
Divine Syndicate. Does that name mean anything to you, by any chance?
Not at all.
Wow, man. They all lying about this shit. It's two shit they're all lying about.
But it is a very pretty name.
Most of the doors in Kew Gardens are locked. Do you have a key to this room?
Oh, yes. Albert gave me a set of duplicate keys. He agreed I might carry out my studies without disturbing him. It is only temporary.
Thank you, miss. Now, the three people who work at Kew Gardens know why half of the colonial collection was cleared. So, someone is lying. It is obvious.
Yeah, motherfucker, we on to you. Oh, work for her. Oh, don't go to prison, 10 years minimum. What is that anyways? Oh, even the sun. What is what? And then there's some other rooms we're gonna get into. Like, we missed some rooms. We missed a whole ass building, by the way. I believe we did. Yeah, we definitely missed a whole ass room. Hold on. This building. This building, precisely. So let's see what's up with this one.
Locked.
Locked. Unlocked. Yeah. Divine Syndicate, maybe a secret society.
This is a table for experiments. It resembles my own.
Only this one is kept in good order, Holmes.
How about that, motherfucker? Alright. A phonograph.
A phonograph used for voice recording. Remarkable.
Yes, this is quite a modern laboratory. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. I don't hear. I don't hear anything.
Anyway, dog fingers. Got one that's called Wee Man, that's the one that bites. It's actually called Walter, but
I don't.
there we go.
And it seems clear from these multiple experiments that plants do respond to their environment and have a form of consciousness. Margaret White, February 1895. Report number 245.
Study report.
Okay. Does he swim to bite you or does not? He growls and he bites, man. You know, it's just, we don't interact with them anymore. We just ignore them. We don't pet them, we don't do any of that shit. Like, he will literally turn around and bite you. Like, he's that type of motherfucker.
Martin Hamish's perception of plants. The notion of communication in the plant world has long been considered marginal, yet I remain convinced that some plants do indeed transmit chemical signals in the event of attack.
That one might be more useful. Evidence required.
Chemicals. A sufficient quantity for some serious experiments.
Okay. Oh wow, this one thing. So with the dog any more times. Yeah, okay. And we got the bear. The edible bear. It's a big dog. It's a bear, edible bear.
A botany book.
A botany book.
This student's book belongs
to Albert. Alright.
Such masks are
right.
generally worn when it appears as though the protective equipment is missing from it. Gloves, waterproof aprons, everything one might need for self-protection.
Do they grow dangerous plants here?
Nah, they're using it for the fire. Which can explain the gloves where the bitch was. But it's new, so what's up with that? Is the question. So, big dog next, but yeah, we got the wee mare, the small one, and we got bear, the Edward bear, and then the laboratory table. Okay, let's take a look, shall we?
There was a bottle here. It left behind a trace of the substance that pervaded the laboratory. Several drops of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around. Several drops of the substance...
Gold dust.
Gold
Good
dust.
heavens. What's it doing here?
The gold is almost
Gold.
immune to chemical attacks, so it may be a valuable auxiliary for various experiments.
But why would anyone perform such experiments in a botanical garden?
The bottle is no longer here, but it is possible to detect a faint scent. We need a good nose.
We'll get to it in a second. We gotta get the dog in the game.
Locked.
Holmes, Albert Dunn didn't give us the key to this door.
It does not matter. We will open it.
Yeah, we haven't done these puzzles in a minute. What's up? What's good? Let's go, man. Let's go. Oh, shit. This one has to drift. I gotta switch controllers real quick. Hold on. Alright. Ooh, we can move these. What? Now this I can get down with. I can fuck with this, guys. Oh, damn, and we can move that as well. Fuck me, man. This is what you call a puzzle, man. Ah, don't fuck with me. Alright, alright. I'm kinda geeking out. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we'll start with that. We'll start with that. Don't fuck with me, guys. Don't fuck with me. I love this shit. Alright. Took longer on a Resident Evil puzzle. Let's try that instead and see how that works. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's try it this way. Work on the outside first. And work on the outside first. That makes more sense. There we go.
Open.
Open. Oh, damn, this dude's like possessed, man. He got some supernatural power. Alright, I'll stop. Can't see it. Let me fix that real quick for y'all motherfuckers. Alright, there we go. I have replace which one? Margaret White.
Miss White's locker. Apparently, Miss White is a capable student.
Cool. And we got a jewel box.
A draft of the letter that Miss White sent to her parents.
Yay, it's just one page. Dear Mother and Father, I'm writing this letter with a reluctance to ask for your help. My studies and housing costs have proven to be more expensive than I have anticipated. I fear therefore that I will not be able to manage in the long term. I know that we have disagreements in the past, but if you're so heartless as to allow your daughter to fail her studies due to lack of money. Yikes. Damn, man. She is poor as shit, though. She's using daddy's money. Alright. No. Alright, let's take a look around. Alright.
These jewels must be worth a small...
Okay.
A vanity purse. It is of high quality.
Oh god. More reading. Alright. Margaret. Oh, this is from your parents. Damn. Asking for money, but you left us, motherfucker. I thought of us. You know, sure. Saying details of your success at the university. We chose to do so now. Because we suppose you must be ashamed of us, for we are not from the same high class as your new friends. Because you have modest people, we should learn to put your feelings first. Damn, man. Damn. You about to take an L, motherfucker. You about to take an L. But hey, financial is overwhelming at the present time. Please tell me your strategies. I cannot permit you to remain in such a dilemma. For what I would consider it an honor if you might help my accept my help. Your devoted servant. Damn, this dude's a bitch boy. Alright. So those two could be up to something. The bitch boy and Margaret White. She ain't gonna be Miss White. She Margaret White. We'll use her prison
Martin
name.
Hamish's locker.
But she going to prison.
Martin Hamish studied chemistry. Interesting. A review on rare and exotic plants. Martin Hamish has written several pieces. Father and I, Kew Gardens.
Wait, what? More reading. Dealing with this, I'll be back later. Okay. Recent events unfolding at Kew Gardens oblige me to renew my application for the management position. As I have stated already in my previous letters, I believe that no one is better suited for the post. What's this one? While Mr. Montague Down was alive, I understood your reservation to my suggestion. Your reasons were political, and I was happy to comply. But now the Kew Gardens lie in disorder. How can I stand by and allow it? How can I lead them in the hearts of inexperienced people with no motivation? I must urge you to cast your decision as a matter of urgency, so that I may devote myself entirely to the noble task ahead, and free my mind from this uncertainty. Alright, now bitch boy, what's up with you?
Albert's locker.
Yep,
Specialist articles on ship. Albert
ships
Dunn
and
has a
ships.
great passion.
Ships and ships.
A rejection letter from the British Royal Naval.
Oh god, he got rejected too, damn. Despite your excellent results. Damn, man. Damn.
A picture of Miss White and Albert in front of the University of London.
And they seem to get along.
Gotta catch some of these motherfuckers in 4K, yo.
Locked.
Locked. Not anymore. Yeah, we're gonna do that in a moment. It looks like we got another stuff. Got ourselves another puzzle.
Champagne. Montague Dunn had good taste. French wine.
Okay, wonder what that ties into it. The director's desk. More of these gloves, but I guess it's not of any importance. Got a letter, got some newspapers.
Newspapers discuss.
You guys seem to be pleased to know. Okay, this is the plank. Okay. That's odd, like, he's ready to kick her out. 5. One, two, three. Ah, I think I got it. And then you do 4 the other way. And then 4 the other way. 1. No? Oh my god. Awesome. Damn, 3 pages. The father knows about this. Voodoo thing. Article complaint. The Divine Syndicate. You need to check shit in the case of June 14th, 1889. What have you done is quite abhorrent. Be very short. Damn, regret.
I suggest that we don't tell Miss Margaret White about this document.
I'll be right back. A few minutes.
A photograph of Montague Dunn and Reynold Hamish.
And I'm guessing that's what's here. Reynold Hamish. But there's a Hamish here as well, isn't there? Yes, so he has a brother. Brother from another mother. Take a look, see what's up with that date. Was it 1893? 1980? I think it was 1893. 1889, that's off. Yikes.
Here it is. And here is the Divine Syndicate's address. Perfect. It is time to find out what they have against Montague Dunn.
I forgot about the dog.
This place is beautiful, Holmes. Its atmosphere is remarkably soothing.
Let us find someone who could help us.
Use our mum. Okay.
A fragment of a flower pot. Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here. The Kew Gardens symbol. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock...
I am exalting the sun. A while can you wait? From the trace of elements and, moreover, from the quality of the ambient geotropism it depends. Therefore, please, mind my gravitropism. Its balance. Do not disturb.
Disturbed is most definitely the word.
There. Completed is the symbiosis. Welcomed you are. To introduce myself, I am the Green Grand Mystic.
The
Like the Green Goblin.
Grand Mystic himself.
This is me. Who am I speaking to?
We are two gentlemen who are extremely interested in
This is me. Who am I speaking to?
the vegetation philosophy that is advocated by this establishment.
Listening to you, I am.
Look at this dude. Look at this ridiculous fucking tattoo. You got a tattoo. Fingertip calluses. You be doing karate? Like, what's going on? And then, what is this at? Technology, acid burn, chemical practice.
We should like to take a look around.
It is a school, you may say, the Divine Syndicate. Glory, only true devotees. Those whose hearts are ready to spermatophize in sharing of knowledge are permitted to physically enter our vegetable kingdom and its wisdom. And to be permitted, you must earn it. Yes, earn it.
Do you have friends?
None. Not worthy there.
Damn.
Do you have...
None. Not worthy there.
Damn, man.
Do you...
None. Not worthy there.
I'm not even ready to answer this question. The fuck?
Nevertheless, we have seen Kew Gardens flower pots in your yard. How could they happen to be there?
What? Our sacred place you permitted yourself to search. Sacrilege.
No, really now. There was a theft of plants at Kew Gardens a matter of days ago, and we believe the pots we found here may be connected with it. Please tell us, were you involved?
No. Those plants were ours. They had stolen them from us.
How so?
Their director, Dump, I believe.
Done.
Yes, that's what I said. He borrowed from us 3 of our sisters for the exhibition at his green fly-infested gardens. But he never gave them back to us. Excuses and imbecility. So we went in and saved them.
I see. So, if you stole those rare plants from them, then it means... I I get it. Bravo, Holmes. I think the case is solved.
No, we did not steal. We saved. Well, as a matter of fact, we were unable to find our 3 plants.
I beg your pardon. And yet you took all of the exotic plants from the stand.
They had disappeared. It was the least we could do. They stole our sisters, and so we stole theirs.
Green Grand Mystic, we are ready to become devotees and gain access to your temple.
What is the name of our Lord, our God King?
Shaywan, the God King.
Our God King's name is Treewan, Green
Treewan.
Grand Mystic.
Oh, la. Good.
La.
Good, I like you. Here is the holy key to the wisdom.
Really? You just answered one question you're
Any
in.
donation can you make whenever you so wish.
Thank you so much.
I pray you to taste our fertilizer substance. From the burdens of life it helps to free.
But of course.
Raw sap, it is called. It is near the entrance.
Well, we will leave you to your meditation.
Admitted. Alright. You seem pretty cool. Ah, there's the brother. Potential suspect. Oh, God, this is blinding.
Must be Treewan, the divine.
Drugs,
That
people.
should be the raw sap that the Green Grand Mystic spoke of. This is rather delicious, and of an excellent quality.
My word, Holmes. Their sap is like a form of cocaine.
Wow. What's up with all these pictures? Alright, what's up with this dude?
You came to make a donation? Glory to Treewan!
No, it's not him.
These 3 plants are identical to the ones shown at the exhibition. I shall take them.
Cool.
A tropical plant. A tropical plant.
Okay.
A tropical. A tropical.
Okay. Make us do all this work, man. We don't look like tropical right here, so.
Caterpillars. They are raised as food for certain plants. Let's take them.
Okay.
A tropical plant. A tropical plant.
Oh, good God.
You came...
This door is locked, but I can try to open.
No, we will open it. Okay, something's not right, because these are intertwined with each other, so something's not right about that. So we're going to put this to the side for right now. Alright, cool. That was pretty fun.
These instruments are used.
We're smoking opium.
A
vast amount of opium bowls. What's an opium? Let's try again. I wonder.
This cabinet is full of chemicals. They are the same as...
An object of interest.
That would be enough to perform the...
There has to be more to this, right? It has to be. It looks like a devil's lair, man. I'm telling you.
This green ground. What should we do next?
Come on, Toby. Let us go to Q.
Yeah, this thing's still loading, man.
Let us take Toby to the laboratory. He will pick up the scent of this mysterious substance. Search, Toby. Search.
You tell me you just did that by whatever. You just have to go with it, you know. Anything else? Don't mind me, asshole.
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found. This is the bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here. There is still some liquid remaining, a tiny caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden, but...
In the bottom of a bottle. Okay.
Brave.
Brave, dude.
I perceive that you are passionate about the Royal Navy.
Passion? No, not really. I like ships, that is all.
Are you quite sure? You do not seem to be so interested in plants.
It's difficult, that's all. My future is here. It has never been about anything else.
And yet I know that the Royal Naval College rejected your application.
Ah, you truly are as clever as they say. Yes, that's correct. And in fact, my father was strongly against the idea. He did his best to ruin my plans, although I almost did succeed. But my dreams were shattered, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Damn, man. I know what that's like.
Mr. Hamish, was someone from your family connected with Kew Gardens?
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
I do not think so. This photograph of you and your father at Kew Gardens suggests the opposite.
But you have no right to.
Do tell us more about your father.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist of his time in the British Empire. He worked together with Montague Dunn until the end of his life. He brought me in at the age of 12.
Did he get on well with Mr. Dunn?
No, I couldn't say that.
Get on well.
They expanded Kew Gardens together, that was all. And it was all my father's work. But Dunn always lived the high life.
So Mr. Dunn was not helping your father?
Oh, yes, he provided the financial support. And as far as he was concerned, that fulfilled his role. But the worst of it was, he declared himself as the master of Kew Gardens. Fame meant nothing to my father. So it was easy for Mr. Dunn to take all the credit.
There is a bust of Montague Dunn in the nursery.
A bust? Oh, that old thing. Further proof of that outrageous ego of his.
But why in that room in particular?
Oh, I don't know. It has always been there.
It is strange, because I recovered a fragment of the bust inside the Colonial Collection Room.
Really? Oh, well, so I am mistaken. It ought to have been removed during the clean-up. This room is so small.
Do you know who moved it?
I have no idea. Surely Mr. Dunn requested it. Do you have any more questions like this? Because fragments of rock are not my responsibility.
Man,
Evidently.
bitch ass up.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
They're probably all lying for all we know. Like, the fuck. Hey,
Poor Mr. Montague.
She got nothing to talk about. So we got perform and analysis. Cool.
This is a...
Only...
Oh my god, we gotta... We saw the bees were out.
Let us determine just what we have found here. Let us pour liquid from the bottle into a test tube. This is the bottle that we found hidden at Kew Gardens. Let us use a pipette. A colorless, water-based liquid. Quite a strong...
Holmes? What are you doing?
It has a bitter taste.
What if it's poisonous?
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that? Anyway, there is a doctor nearby.
So what do you think it is?
It is some kind of organic compound. Let us vaporize the liquid and see what happens. Small colorless crystals. Colorless, tiny crystals that are soluble in water, with a floral smell and a bitter taste. Watson, could you pass me that small bottle, please?
Of course. Here you are. Holmes, do you know what it is?
Wagner's reagent. There was a label on the bottle that you passed to me.
No, Holmes, I meant the bottle that we found.
Let me add the reagent and see if there is any sediment, and then I shall tell you.
Hello, how's your toe? Your toe is alright, thanks. Remember it hurting.
I need to take a pipette and make... Red sediment. This liquid is of organic origin. It contains some alkaloid. Most likely it is unstable, and that is why there is a quantity of gold dust to prevent contamination. This mixture is probably a fertilizer. Someone was carrying out unusual experiments in the garden's laboratory.
Wait. What do you think about the what? About the what? What do you think about this game? It's really fun, man. If you want to play, I recommend start watching this stream, honestly. I think it's pretty fun. I don't know. Maybe.
According to the deadly plants information, in order to perform our experiment, we will need fertilizer. According to the deadly plants information, in order to perform our experiment, we will need fertilizer and food. Caterpillars should do nicely.
We just need to find fertilizers. Okay. But we have those. What? Don't we already have those? We have the deadly plants and the food, but we don't have the fertilizer. Odd.
Follow.
Don't know why it's not following me now, but it's okay. Guess there ain't nothing to do over here. Try to click and see if that's a... I don't even know.
Just be careful with the plants during your inspection.
Excuse me, but I have to tidy up.
But I had to tell you. That's fertilizer, so what the fuck am I supposed to be doing?
A ventilation system.
Like, what else do I have to do? So I'm guessing we need to go for, not for my laboratory, but for their laboratory. No? Oh, that's annoying.
Ne
Alright, I'm reading it too fast, I'm guessing. Find a plant that was used to kill. Final kill. Set up the alkaloid. Hold on. Let's try the Divine Syndicate again. I didn't check that. That's why. Damn, that door closed real quick. Saw that? We ain't down with you. What's up?
that
Really?
This substance is an alkaloid, the same as in
I'm
the
pissed.
bottle we found in the bushes. Perfect, Watson.
Man. I'm kind of annoyed right now. Man. Oh, it's just there. I don't know how I missed that. It's kind of annoying, guys.
I imagine that one of these plants would be capable of releasing a toxic vapor. I shall begin now. Watson, if you are at all optimistic to have dinner this evening, then I'd recommend that you put on the gas mask. This plant becomes inactive after being drenched with alkaloid. This plant becomes inactive after being drenched with alkaloid. It appears to open after being soaked with alkaloid. I find the behavior of predators utterly fascinating.
Get some Remo Gamer, please.
How interesting. What a strong and effective defensive mechanism.
Something up with this plant right
It
here.
closed again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas. I wonder what secrets this plant is hiding. Perhaps if we agitate it to a greater extent whilst it is opened, it will reveal a little more. I am interested in what might occur if the prickly plant should shoot at it. This plant seems to have had no reaction. Toxic gas with spores. Extraordinary. The plants would be capable of killing only if they were directly next to the victim and stimulated at precisely the right moment.
Let us take our caterpillars to the Colonial Collection Room. We may see things more clearly there.
It is too early, Watson. Our suspects will be there. Let us investigate Kew Gardens one more time and ask some questions.
So the mystery fascinating Sherlock. I don't know who that is, by the way.
Can you tell me if you saw Mr.
Yes, of course. I met him. He appeared quite calm.
It's funny how we didn't ask that question earlier.
What were you doing on the morning of the accident?
After paying multiple visits to Albert, I had a little talk with Miss White. Then I returned to my desk to complete some paperwork. Suddenly I observed that Mr. Dunn was not feeling well, so I ran immediately to fetch Albert. I clearly remember that it was around 10:30, for I was late that morning.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation. Your father's death does seem highly suspicious.
What? Suspicious? Well, I was working in the seed house, taking care of Lysa something, or Lear Pontus, or... No, wait. These Latin names.
Did you see your father that day?
Yes.
Latin name.
He came here with Mr. Hamish for his weekly visit. There was nothing unusual about that.
And then?
Nothing. They stepped out to the backyard. It was perhaps 20 minutes before 10 o'clock. Then about 10 minutes later, I saw my father heading for the dry tropics room while Mr. Hamish returned here.
And Mr. Hamish and Miss White, what were they both doing that morning?
Mr. Hamish visited me a couple of times. I also saw him returning from talking with Miss White, and that was at 10 minutes past 10. But then he ran back here to me to tell me that my father was feeling unwell. We hurried across to the water lily room, and I found my father lying dead on the floor.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon. These plants come from all the territories of the British Empire.
You are pretty good motives, so.
Can you tell me what Mr. Dunn was doing upon the day of his death?
I can, but there is nothing very special to say. I was in the laboratory when I saw Mr. Dunn heading towards me. Tuesday is the day of his weekly visit.
Tuesday.
It was supposed to be at 9, but he was 10 minutes late, as usual.
And then?
Well, he came in to say good morning. Then I saw him spend 2 or 3 minutes by the plants outside the laboratory. After that, he ran out in the direction of the nursery, where Mr. Hamish was working. He was always in a rush during the inspection, you see. I would pity anyone who stood in his way.
And that was the last time you saw him?
Yes. I stayed in the laboratory until 20 minutes to 11, when I heard the cries of Albert and Mr. Hamish from the large glass house. I joined them as soon as I could, for I knew...
What exactly were you doing?
I was recording an experiment for... I only stopped my work once when Mr. Hamish visited me briefly around 10 o'clock.
You say you were recording an experiment when the tragedy occurred. Might I listen to the roll?
Certainly. Please do. You will find it in the laboratory. It is number 320.
Nice.
Thank you, miss.
Thank you, miss.
Everyone has gone, Holmes. The way is clear.
When Montague Dunn was standing close by the plants, the caterpillars were released and caused the deadly spores to activate. Panicking, and likely already half asphyxiated, Montague Dunn started back and knocked over the bust. He rushed to the door, but it was locked. He had to force it open with his shoulder. We already know the outcome. Montague Dunn collapsed and died not far from the pool. Well, it is time to perform our experiment on the ventilation system. The caterpillars could only fall from the ventilation duct. Our caterpillars are in place. I'll activate the ventilation system so that they fall down. Watson, stay here and observe.
All right, Holmes.
These windows were perfectly cleaned.
Climb. Climb. You do a sandwich stream? What the fuck is a sandwich stream, my dude? Put another God of War stream. Yeah, definitely. If not today, tomorrow, you'll see one.
From here, we are unable to see the interior of the colonial...
Oh, come on, man. There's something I can do with that. Well, it has to be here. Ah, it goes to over there. That's right. Now we have this.
The power is on. The engine cannot. The engine has stopped.
I can see when it's on screen.
The ventilation system is working.
Alright.
Excellent. This ventilation fan is working. Let us see if I... From here, we are unable to see...
It works perfectly, Holmes. Blah, blah.
Now, if you could just help me to get rid of these caterpillars.
Perfect. Now we know how the murder of Montague Dunn was carried out, by activating both Albert's and Mr. Hamish's fans.
But only from Mr. Hamish's workplace would it be possible to see when Montague Dunn entered the Colonial Collection Room.
Locked.
Yeah, I believe so. Because he can't even remember the names unless he's faking it. So, faking his lack of knowledge. I don't know. Maybe wish you would. I would not think they're involved. Damn.
I must admit, it will be...
Very good. The inspector's waiting for you in his office.
Inspector, I believe that Martin Hamish is guilty of the murder of Montague Dunn.
Aha! I knew it. I'll send the lads around to arrest him.
Very good. I shall wait to hear from you.
I don't even think I got everything, but I could still be like completely wrong. I feel like it could be two people. I'm just saying. The first one was two. Wait, no, was it? I don't know.
Inspector, I came here as quickly as I could.
Martin Hamish is in the large glass house. There's no need to hurry.
What are you doing, man?
Holmes, my God!
What the fuck?
Yes, we found him like that.
Our messing around with the ventilation system didn't go unnoticed. Mr. Hamish realized that we knew.
Inspector, could you arrange the body, please? I should like to examine it.
So it can still be him. It can still be him. He can still be the other two. He can still be working on other people. You're gonna have to treat it as if he was alive. They're all guilty until proven innocent. Okay. What is until feel proven guilty? They all look guilty, I swear, man. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. What's a that's not his body? At reserve. Wait, what? Did I miss something? What?
Locked.
Hold on. I think I rushed it. Let's go back to Baker Street real quick. Not the reserve. What? No, not Baker Street, but I meant to do the Kew Gardens, but that's alright.
Mr.
The mark around the neck is very visible.
Holmes, his left shoe is unique. This anomaly is often a characteristic of...
A club foot. Bravo, Watson. That is the key element of this case. Something about this rings very oddly.
Why do you say that, Mr. Holmes?
Why? Because of Mr. Hamish's club foot. Oh, I deserve to be kicked from here to Charing Cross. I should have noticed it.
But, Mr. Holmes, I can't see why.
No, I don't suppose you do. You must recall that Mr. Dunn was locked inside the Colonial Collection Room by the murderer. If it was Mr. Hamish, he would have had to run up to his workplace to trigger the fan situated above it, taking into consideration the condition of his foot.
Well, it is still possible.
Perhaps, but it is rather strange that such a person as Mr. Hamish decided to base his plan on the speed of his gait.
You mean to say that somebody helped him?
So the suicide is questionable?
Correct. Mr. Hamish accuses only himself in his letter, and so the investigation stops.
Possibly an accomplice, then? That idea had not occurred to me, Mr. Holmes.
I have another idea, Inspector. Thanks to the testimony that we have collected, we are able to rebuild the events as they took place that day.
With a timeline, such as we did in the Jack the Ripper case.
Precisely.
The map at the entrance of Kew Gardens should help us with our timeline.
Let us analyze the facts and statements so that we may recreate the events of that morning.
Okay, fucked up. So let's start over. So Martin Hamish and Marty June went to meet Albert in the seat house around 9:30. Yeah, we got that. That's cool. No, 20 minutes to 10. 20 minutes to 10. I fucked up. And how much am I doing? Yeah, that's not right. It was this right here. My bad. That's where I fucked up. Hmm. I'm reading it too fast. I just need to slow down. I need to take a moment. First one is this. That one's correct. 20 minutes to 10. Hamish and Montague went out to the backyard. That's correct. These two are correct. So we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 2 correct. After 10 minutes, I know I'm slow, guys. After 10 minutes, then recommend his inspection into the dry topics room. Thomas returned to the seed house. Which would still place him, so he would be the one that would be activating the thing. So hold on. The same as recommend safe inspection if it's very topics room. Hamish returned to the sea house. Okay. Martin Hamish have a conversation with at 10 o'clock. Miss White was in the laboratory until 10:40. When she saw it, showing them there. Hamish rushed to. So who we got? We got 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. Hamish ran to Albert as soon as he observed that Montague Jones was at 10:30. Shit. I think I fucked up. Let's play him. Doesn't seem right. Oh my gosh. That's fucking me right now. I'm not. got it wrong. Oh, yeah, I rushed it. So, let's take a look at it again. Why am I getting this wrong? This should be easy. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize. I know I'm slow. Holy shit, I'm slow. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. What the fuck? That makes no sense. So this right here makes no sense. Hold on. That makes no sense because... Oh, makes no fucking sense. I might need a pen and paper for this shit. I'm not skipping it. Fuck this shit, we doing it. Ah, fuck me. So we got this one. I'm gonna have first one. First one's right. Cool. Alright. First three are cool. Okay, so... You might have to move this. Hold on. Sherlock's doing, you don't? Hold on. Now this last two paragraphs, that's where I'm fucking up. Examining the morgue. There was no body at the morgue. They just left it in the reserve. We'll investigate Jack the Ripper. They talked about it. But I don't think we have that since I'm guessing they already solved that case. I don't know how the Jack the Ripper case went. Let's not talk about that. It sounds the case needs to be solved. Alright, let me think. I was trying to not. I mean, I sound like I'm just mumbling. Hamish ran to Albert as soon as he observed that. So this is wrong. So one of them is lying about the time. So let's try this one. Let's try this. So I'm guessing that's not right. I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the fuck's going on, honestly. Alright, so Let's take a look at what happened. It has to be these two. We got, but none of them locked them in. Like, who had, hold up. I'm trying to look. No one's exactly locking him in there. So that's a tricky one. Basic that was shot in the zoo. Something's not right about this. Let's just take a look. So, well, I guess they're saying this is right.
Let us summarize. Montague Dunn was poisoned inside the Colonial Collection Room. He forced open the door, which means that someone locked him inside there at 10:20. Martin Hamish was last seen at 10:10. This means that he has approximately 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. Given that he was club-footed, it is doubtful. Albert also has 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room, which is quite enough time. Miss White was last seen at 10 o'clock, which means that she had approximately 20 minutes to lock the door. More than enough time. Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ascertain who assisted Martin Hamish in killing Montague Dunn.
Clifford, where'd that come from? Basically, the dude that's the most suspicious, the owner, the now director, so what would be now known as the director, or was the director, his left foot was fucked up, so there's no way he could have done it by himself. So, tell me it's not enough time. Man, shut your bitch ass up about that. This is you or something? I don't know, man. Look at possible on the neck row, please. Hmm.
Let us summarize. Montague Dunn was poisoned inside the Colonial Collection Room. He forced open the door, which means that someone locked him inside there at 10:20. Martin Hamish was last seen at 10:10. This means that he has approximately 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. Given that he was club-footed, it is doubtful. Albert also has 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room, which is quite enough time. Miss White was last seen at 10 o'clock, which means that she had approximately 20 minutes to lock the door. More than enough time. Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ascertain who...
I think White might be an accomplice. I don't know, I could be wrong, man. I really could be. I don't know, man. I'm actually stumped on this one. I could really get this wrong, man. It's really a 50-50. You lose if you get it wrong? No. But I would like to be right, you know. I count as a loss if I get it wrong. I lost 1.5 cases because I got them wrong. Well, I think 2. 2.5. 1 or 2.5. Like it right. I could say Albert. He has a better motive. Let's see if we're right.
It was Albert who assisted Martin Hamish with the murder of his father, Montague Dunn.
Poor boy. He'll live the rest of his life with the death of...
And that is enough. The case is closed, Watson.
Damn! I was wrong. At least my gut was right. Unless for some reason, or somehow, some way he acted alone. Damn! I was wrong. Case closed. Yeah, but I was wrong. Damn. Yeah, I would consider it an L. So that has to be her. Yeah, she's a bitch. Why were you wrong? Because I was wrong. I guess wrong.
But Holmes, how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
I am using it. I do use it.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her implication. After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining. The deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her, quietly.
Whatever are you planning?
Nothing spectacular. The impulses of women have always been a mystery to me. But she is a bold one, and so we must be cautious.
All right. You can count on me, Holmes.
You can count on me, Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
You do not seem
Yo, fuck your welcome.
surprised, Miss White.
Well, I was expecting you.
Not for too long, I believe. So please tell me, as it is still unclear, who planned the murder? Was it you?
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to convince him to take on a more prominent role.
You could not be further from the truth.
You think that you can fool me?
You don't care what I think.
It is difficult to care about someone who is capable of pushing a man to his suicide. It is over, Miss White. The police will be here any minute.
Over? Perhaps. One moment you were here, and the next, you were on the other side.
The other side? No! Stop! I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
No!
This is...
Are you?
I'm afraid not.
No, I want to see that bitch face those fucking consequences. Nah, man, she about to face those consequences. She gonna hold that L real quick. Hold up. Condemn this bitch. About it. At least my first guess was right. It's still no though. They committed to accusing Albert.
But Holmes...
Mr. Hurd,
It was Mark.
you don't...
It is the other. I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Well done, Watson. She was not faking.
Miss White, you have no right to take your own life.
Dr. Watson? Did you just save me? Oh,
I don't know what the fuck he's trying to sing. Alright. Looks like we got one more case. One second.
Where are you going, Holmes? Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson.
We have. Where to?
To the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet. They...
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson to our annual dinner. Menu, entree, frozen rat head salad.
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Ah, sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash. Street turnips in home, and it goes on.
Ah, I can hear them on the stairs.
Oh, we can't go there.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes!
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young... Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes, it's my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men. You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, because I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, They took him to the yard. You know what they're like. They'll hang him.
Holmes, we have to help him.
And forget about Wiggins. I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you. It's on Half Moon Street in...
Very well.
Go. Alright, we'll see right here. It's a good one. This one is done in light. Alright.